The new green machine was almost ready to go, and I, having been deemed fit for duty, am gathering up the remains of my crew to return to Buddy Holly. In the meantime, I was to report to the President's office to receive my new orders. The President of Earth was an unfrozen caveman named Grunk. You'd think there'd be an interesting story behind that, but not really.
Good to see, Captain. Good friend.
Well, it's nice to see you too, sir. You didn't have to come all the way up here just to see me off.
The President has a mission for you, Captain. Have you met Professor Bo Diddley?
Well, no, but I'm familiar with his work.
The captain is being overly kind, Mr. President. I'm afraid when last we saw one another, I was a prosecution witness at his trial.
Are we going to have a problem here, Captain?
No, he's just doing his job, and we're good.
Excellent. Well, you gentlemen get settled into your quarters. Meet us in 3 hours, Science Lab 2.
What the hell is going on in here? Computer, what is this? What is this lab for?
Science Lab 3 is general research.
Well, what is this? What is this capsule here?
That information is classified.
Well, does it have to do something with the mission that I'm here to talk about?
Affirmative.
Well, what is the mission?
That information is classified.
No, it's okay. I'm authorized.
Nice try, sir.
All right, well, what can you tell me about the mission?
The objective is Buddy Holly. It is a peace initiative.
Well, if the objective is Buddy Holly, then I'm authorized to hear it because I have special diplomatic clearance, because half of them think I'm the Ollie V.
This is true, sir. I should have known.
That's all right. You'll do better next time. Wrong lab, Captain. Wrong time. Well, I apologize, Mr. President. It was not intentional. Captain, found out too much. Well, weren't you going to tell me in an hour anyway? Well, yes. But still. With all due respect, sir, I think this is a mistake. Captain, tell Grunk why. Why mistake? Because you can't just clone Buddy Holly. Wheeoo! I look just like Buddy Holly. I am Captain Kenneth Miller Adams, Star Trooper of the Federated Union. The Civil War raged on Buddy Holly while peace talks had collapsed. In the capital city of New Lubbock, they were rioting in the streets. At the edge of town sat the magnificent temple built to house the Interfaith Council that had kept the peace successfully for 1,000 years. Although largely abandoned during the war, they agreed to a special session to be addressed by the Ollie V and our surprise visitor. So how you feeling there? Oh, just fine, Captain. Don't you have any questions for me? No. Well, everybody else always seems to want to know about me being Buddy Holly. Yeah, but you ain't Buddy Holly. Are you one of those that thinks clones are less than people? That we don't have souls or something? Well, no, I never really thought about it. I just asked you how you were doing. Oh, just fine. They told me I'm not supposed to have been awake for another couple days. Yeah, they told me that in some detail. Anyway, that was kind of what I meant when I asked you how you were doing. How are you adjusting? Is this your first time awake ever, anywhere? Well, yeah, but they implanted a lot of Buddy Holly's memories in me. I'm not supposed to know I'm a clone. Yeah, they explained that to me as well. How do you feel about it, the mission? Well, I don't know anything about religion. I just want to make music. I know what they told me to say and what I'm supposed to do while I'm there. That's not what I asked you. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about it, Captain? I'm not allowed to have any feelings about it. I'm just supposed to do what I'm supposed to do. I think my food is ready. He says he don't want to do it.
He said this.
Well, no, he didn't say it out like that, but he don't want to do it.
You know as well as I, Captain, this is the reason we don't deploy clones until they're needed.
My people need this, Captain.
Well, now hold up, this is bullshit. You know as well as anybody that this is only going to divide them further. That half of them are going to say he's the real thing and half are going to say he isn't. That's all your people do.
Irrelevant, Kenneth Miller Adams. You will perform as expected and no longer communicate with the Holly unit.
You can't even say his name.
He has no name. He was created to fulfill a single purpose, and he will perform as expected.
You know, when he was first starting out, the music industry being what it was just a corporate machine. You had songwriters and then you had performers, and there was no heart or soul in it. Buddy Holly refused to go along with that. He revolutionized the entire industry. He wrote and performed his own songs. So you don't know much about Buddy Holly, first of all. And second of all, you're purposely trying to incite more war.
What is
it good for? Departure in 6 hours, Captain.
Captain's log, star date 0204.13. I didn't like this mission they were sending me on. It didn't seem right. Something was off. So I've tasked 2 of my crew members to do a little digging for me as I welcome them back aboard for our new journey. Well, it's good to have you all back on board.
Good to be back,
It's
sir.
good to see you as well, sir.
Now, the reason I asked you to meet me here instead of at the gate is because this presidential aide is a 3-eyed robot from Jupiter named Millie, and something's off about her. She doesn't seem to want to give the Buddy Holly clone any respect at all, and is hell-bent on this mission. Something's off.
Sir, the Buddy Holly clone is not human.
His human cells have gaps in their DNA sequences. These gaps have bonded with a peptide sequence that will oxidate when it comes in contact with the Buddy Holly atmosphere.
The Interfaith Council. They're gathering the Interfaith Council and using the Buddy Holly clone to eliminate them all.
It would appear so, sir.
All right, well, we don't have much time. Dolly Bear, you're with me. Brad, I need you to go down and find the Buddy Holly clone and bring him to Shuttle Bay 4. There's an entire shuttle missing here.
When I first came aboard, sir, I met the Buddy Holly clone in the cafeteria. He seemed distressed, and we spoke at length about his situation.
Well, why didn't you tell me that before?
You didn't ask, sir.
So you just gave him a shuttle?
No, sir, but under the circumstances, I did feel compelled to help.
Well, I understand that. So what did you do?
I informed him that his DNA would explode when exposed to certain atmospheric elements. Then I gave him a shuttle. To do otherwise would have been cruel.
You know there's going to be trouble over this.
Trouble for another day, sir.
Captain's log, star date 0204.15. When Dolly Bear could help, she helped. It was her way of reducing the amount of suffering that there was in the universe, even if it meant taking on some of that suffering herself later on. Well, the unauthorized shuttle vaporized shortly after leaving our atmosphere. The president immediately had his 3-eyed robot of Jupiter assistant Millie taken offline, and Professor Bo Diddley was in for questioning.
What better way to rid my home world from the scourge of organized religion?
And I had returned to Buddy Hollia to finally put an end to this war by delivering his final message. This will be my final transmission. I want to thank Captain Adams for treating me like a person with dignity and respect when nobody else did. I want to thank Dolly Bear. Dolly risked her own safety and freedom to help me when she had nothing to gain by it. And finally, to the people of Buddy Hollia, I want to say this. They made me in a lab, and they were going to use me as the means of your destruction. They knew you'd welcome me and look to me for answers. And it's just for that reason you were vulnerable to this attack. Don't look to others, or or you're too easily misled and lied to. And what do you need me to tell you that you don't already know? Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Work out your problems and do it with love. Love one another because love is real, not fade away. Buddy Holly out. Peace talks resumed almost the very next day. And because of the selfless act of one man who was literally created to be their destruction, for the first time in a generation, peace returned to Buddy Holly.
The Council is prepared to formally recognize you as the Ollie V, Captain.
Well, I can't be the Ollie V. You know, I don't know if y'all ever listened to the song, but it's not Oliver, it's Olivia. Ollie V's a woman.
My people are confused by gender normative behavior, sir.
Alright, well, your prophecy says that the Ollie V is supposed to show you the true way, the true meaning of the songs. And there's only one woman around here that's done that.
People of Buddy Hollia, I do not desire, nor will I accept your adoration. I do like to be fancy, though. Big, giant monster.